This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up.
And this guy right here, man, it's what I like about him, Heather B, is he's a self-made brand, if you will, artist, if you will, who being where he grew up kind of defied some of the odds of being where he is today. Obviously, avid music lover, because if you go back and research his legacy, you can't really put his music into a genre, you know. And sometimes I'll listen to his music, and I think I'm back in the mid '90s at Club Townsend in the Bay, where DJs like DJ. Let me see who used to come over there. From CNC, Cavillas and Cole used to come DJ at Club Townsend. Yes, Louis Vega used to come DJ at Club Townsend. House groups like 10 City out of Chicago. And then what I liked about them is they had they were able to fuse soul with so-called club or house music and funk, and they were like genre benders, if you will. So everything kind of came into the same pot. Gumbo chefs.
Gumbo.
Yeah, they said they were gumbo chefs. And this young man has been able to make a real name for himself. He utilized social media extremely well, and doing a lot of remixes in his SoundCloud, and just teaming up with people that was attracted to his music. He's become a real factor in the game, not only as a DJ, but as a producer, as an all-around artist. Welcome to the show, the one and only Kaytranada, ladies and gentlemen.
And he Haitian.
And he's Haitian.
You already know.
Ça passe?
1804.
Nula.
Oh, damn. You
He
took
know
a-
more than Tracy.
Tracy. I'm going to have to tap out right there,
I
dog.
finally got somebody who can respond to me. That's why. Thank you. Hey, Kaytranada.
I'm good. How you?
This 99.9% project, man. That's a pretty incredible project, man. I just want to personally thank you. You know, man, because I one day start getting a lot of text messages and from tweets from people who said I made the album. And I was like, really? How do Kaytranada put me on the album?
Right.
I heard of those.
Yeah, man.
And he took a clip from one of our interviews and I thought was great, man. What made you take that clip? You thought it was funny, huh?
Well, for me, yeah, it was some funny-ish, man. For me, it's like, for me, it's the way, like, saying my name, like, in some way, like, and even for Montreal, it's still crazy for me, like, to even reach that, you know, even that you're saying my name, like, it's like, yo, this is some crazy-ish, you know, like, that's wild.
Yeah.
So I had to use that, and it was a good, like, soundbite, I guess, you know, like, okay, Trinata, yeah, you know, like.
Yeah, we do play that. Yeah. I was sleeping that morning, and Wonder was looking at me like, you idiot. Yeah, we play this all the time. Well, it made me really cool with the kids, bro. So I just want to thank you first and foremost. These kids are like, are you Sway? And I'm like, yeah, how do you know? You were on Kaytranada's project. Oh, man.
Get it.
Damn, man. You blew me up, dog. Good looking, man. Good looking, man.
Hey, man.
Congratulations on the project. But I'm so curious to what influenced you growing up? Like, your musical palette is so diverse. Like, what were you listening to in Montreal at home that got you here?
I mean, growing up, it's like my dad used to play a lot of, you know, Haitian music, like compa, and, you know, a lot of mixed with pop music, Michael Jackson, you know, like Bob Marley and whatever. And on the other side, like, my sisters, like my big sisters, had like a tape full of like 90s, you know, like late 90s music videos. So I kind of like played that on repeat when I was younger. Like, I remember, like, since I was 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty much like I learned from, you know,
Watching the 90s videos.
Yeah. So
That's
I pretty
dope.
much it got so much like in my head. So like music pretty much came like in importance to me. Like even in like school, I couldn't like concentrate. So I was like, I always had to be in my head or something like that. you know?
Yeah.
So
Wow. So what was the first piece of equipment you got? Was it an actual instrument, or what did you?
not really. Like I had a real piano, like a you know, a piano at home. That's the only like instruments I ever had, really. And then Fruity Loops came by.
Fruity Loops,
Mm.
the savior.
The savior, for real.
For real.
Saved my
Loops.
life, my whole life.
Fruity Loops, man. Wow, man. We
Yeah.
used to protest Fruity Loops. It's making it too easy for people.
Yeah, totally.
It
Man.
did make it easy, right?
Yeah, totally. It made it so easy for me. Like, even like whatever I want to do as a producer or whatever, like it made it everything. So
Yeah, you could just do it right there at home.
Yeah.
Right?
totally.
Did you have a setup at your house, or was it? Or did you go somewhere else, or you just did it at your house?
Yeah, it was at my house, like a computer, like a huge computer making noise, like a ghetto ass computer. Like it's yeah. And I used to make all those beats from then, and like had learned my skills or whatever, or chopping samples and all that.
But
So-
did you have like support in your house? Because like sometimes when you tell people, "Yeah, I'm gonna get into this music business," they're like, "Stay in school." You
Well,
know,
Yeah, I mean, my parents were pretty much like stay in school, like have a diploma and whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Haitian parents, they not
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
that
nah,
shit.
they don't play that
shit.
They don't play that shit.
They don't play that shit.
nah, they're like, you better have your diploma. Like,
Right.
like this DJ is not a job to do or whatever. Like
Mhm.
they thought I was only a DJ. They didn't know what a producer is. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
had to show them like the Neptunes documentary like 3 times. You know, like
Three
to understand
times?
what it is, like to show them what it is. You know, so like they didn't understand quite, but like until they saw like I was on tour
Mhm.
and everything, they believed in me.
You did you didn't finish high school, or did you finish high school?
I didn't finish. I didn't get the.
You didn't
chance.
get the-
I had to go on tour, so.
Yeah.
You had to go on tour.
Ow.
And he
Okay.
brought his brother with him too.
Okay, you took
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
He stunted on me. I couldn't finish. Sway. I had to.
I was on tour,
Well,
Sway.
you were walking the stage. I
Hey,
was.
that ain't my fault.
It ain't your fault.
Yeah.
We had Lil Bibby come up here,
Mhm.
and who had dropped out of high school, and we told him if he went back to get his GED, we'll throw him a party. And not only did he go back and get straight A's, he's thinking about taking college courses.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the same offer to you at some point if you want to complete that cycle in your life.
Yeah.
We'll support that and throw you a party, right? A big ass party, like
Mhm.
everybody in this room will be there.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Cool.
All right.
Wow, appreciate that, man.
All right. So this is interesting, right?
Yeah.
And this was taking place in Montreal.
Montreal's you've been there before. It's
Yeah.
a cool city,
Oh,
though.
you've been there.
Actually, yeah. It's a cool city.
Briefly, my Canadian experience is T Dot. They still say T Dot. Oh, they just say the 6 now. It's just the 6.
Yeah, the 6.
Drake
That's-
saying
yeah.
that. Okay,
Damn,
great.
wow.
Damn.
Drake
Shout out
before.
to Aubrey.
Montreal briefly, and then Vancouver. I was in Vancouver for a while.
Yeah.
So I just really like the energy up
Yeah.
there. People are nice.
Mhm.
And that's not a fault. Like people make fun of people from Canada because they're nice, and I wish people here were a lot nicer, right?
Right.
When did you? Was it what brought you your most attention initially? Was it your SoundCloud, or what was it that brought?
Yeah, SoundCloud definitely.
Yeah.
Like the SoundCloud and the YouTube channels like Majestic Casuals, and like they pretty much posted my remixes on those popular YouTube channels, and it linked me to my SoundCloud, which it got a lot bigger as well.
Mhm.
And that Janet Jackson remix pretty much like
The
it's
Janet Jackson
Yeah.
remix.
undeniable to everybody.
I read that she wanted you to do an actual official remix now since she heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of official remixes that is not out, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and then that also sent you to open up a couple times for Madonna, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah, a
know,
little bit.
light work.
yeah, no.
We gotta get him some stunting.
Did
on it.
Madonna
he was
give you-
open up for.
Did
Yeah.
Madonna give you any words of advice, or how did she congratulate you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, she didn't really give me words of advice. I had a phone call from her because I didn't want to do those shows, opening for a big
Mhm.
stadium. It's not really the thing I like to do. It's not really cool to do. And she eventually called me and asked me to do the shows, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Madonna asking me if I'm a Virgo or something, what? Yeah.
So Madonna was on the other end of the line talking to you.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, you need to come to the show, whatever. She brought me all the way to Quebec City, which is 3 hours away from Montreal.
Mhm.
She had a show there, and then she gave me the whole treatment, limo, VIP, all that, catering,
Mhm.
so I could see how the show is, and I accepted it because she brought me all the way to
Yeah, that's why you accepted it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, man. That's
I was like, it's Madonna. Come on.
What are you talking about?
It's Madonna. Come on.
I want to talk about this new album, 99.9%, because you got
Well, by the way, that's DB.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
DB. How you doing?
Introduce yourself, man.
I'm a fan, man. I'm going to talk about this new album because you have some features with people that are dope. I mean, Craig David, Aluna George, Goldlink, who we had come by on the Soundset Festival, Bad Bad Not Good. I'm a fan of them. Anderson .Paak, Little Dragon. I mean, are these people that are your homies, or these are just people that you really wanted to work with that you reached out to?
I mean, we could say it's both of them. Like it's definitely like I went to work with them, and it was pretty much a collaboration thing that was happening between social media or something like that, and it was for their project or my project or whatever. Like we just wanted to collaborate, and then yeah, and then I decided, like, can I choose this or whatever? No, I'm choosing this for the album, choosing this song. And like they have over like every artist has like 5 different demos, or like there's a bunch of collaborations that didn't came out yet. So
so part 2.
Yeah, maybe
2.0 or 3.0 now, right?
0.01.
Okay, whatever you say.
That tape they were talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And me and Sway were listening to the album, and I was noticing how there's a lot of elements in there that sound like they could be samples, but you can also replicate, the drums from like funk and rock and everything like that without having to actually take something from somebody else's song. Yeah. And sampling is such a big issue right now. I mean, they just had Diplo and Skrillex getting accused of sampling someone else's stuff for Justin Bieber's Sorry song. Yeah. So have you ever had an issue? Did you ever sample in the beginning or at all, even up to this point?
Yeah. Like I'm always sampling, like all the time, and I have Bad Bad Not Good to help me out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have all this like old material stuff that make it sound like it's straight out of record. So like if the sample doesn't get cleared, like eventually they're gonna play it for me. So like him or like this other guy named River Cyber who's on the album as well. Yeah, they pretty much give me the hookup.
That's interesting because it's that. Why won't you just? People don't understand. Why don't you just get somebody to replay it anyway? But it's something about the texture of the sound of a sample, right?
Yeah, totally. It doesn't get quite like the same, but
yeah, right.
It's almost the same with Bad Bad Not Good doing replays and all that.
Yeah, right. Kaytranada's here, man. We're happy to have you here, bro. Let's play that Glowed Up joint. All right, Anderson, man, that's my dude. He's having a good run right now, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I was with him 2 days ago.
Where?
Denver. Was turned.
How? I was with him Sunday. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5.
Yeah.
99.9%. Kaytranada is here.
He is.
I think where your music is refreshing. It's I dare say fun to listen to.
Thanks, man.
For me, because as you can imagine, I've heard a lot. You were excited when I mentioned your name. That's because of who I am.
Oh, wow.
Man, he been stunting on us all morning.
He has been. Madonna calling, all that. Yeah.
I couldn't beat Madonna, though. I was like, damn, man.
What accent did she have when she called? Was she talking in a British one or she went to Detroit? Because she changed her voice. She changed it. It changed. Her voice.
I guess she had, her normal accent, I guess.
Oh, she was trying to be regular, so she stayed right. No London.
Yeah.
She didn't do the London thing?
She didn't do the London.
You didn't get the real Madonna, though. She don't claim to Detroit. She's from Detroit?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's from the D, man. Like, I did the show over there, like,
really?
Yeah.
In her hometown? Damn.
Yeah, that was wild. People were like losing their minds.
What is your show like?
Oh man, like my shows are like just DJ sets, like
yeah.
It's not even real DJing too. Like I use this controller that is like the Tractor S5, which is only like buttons or whatever. Yeah. And it's it's pretty much like dancey. Like I do like a party vibe, like I don't like doing this live stuff, like for me it's just straight up DJing and people get down.
Yeah, because I read your Fader story, which was so damn good, by the way. And you were talking about how tour life just wasn't for you and how that really just broadened a bit of a depression that was inside of you. What is it? Do you think like that made you realize you're more of an introvert and it's just having to spread your energy to many places? You don't want to see naked girls? What was it?
I mean, for me, it's like, it's like the fact that it was so much like the same thing in the same night, and
monotonous.
And like every night it was like a show and like the same music and the same blah blah, and even realizing like with your inner self, like I feel like it was such like a break of like consciousness, and then just doing this like work and like not thinking about myself, something like that. And even like with the album that was supposed to drop like 2 years ago, and I was playing all those songs on repeat and on repeat on repeat. To me, it was like getting so old, and I was like, oh man, like I cannot, not that I can't deal with this, but I have to get back home and work on the album. And for me, I cannot do that thing like on tour. It was too much. But
yeah, damn. How old were you at that time?
That's why he left high school.
I was like 21.
Damn, you had a lot
Stressing
of
like a 50-year-old.
Damn, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
damn, I don't want to be on tour. This is what it sounds like to somebody on the outside looking in. I don't want to be on tour, man. I'm tired of making this money. Fuck, who wants to travel? Oh, man. I want to go home. That's what people on the outside looking in think. That's what does he mean? He wants to go home.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of it could get when you real and you're present. Like if you some people are built for it. Some of us stay present. I can relate to it because it's why I don't go to a lot of industry shit either. You know what I mean? I just want to do my work, what I'm passionate about, right?
Definitely.
The accolades that come with it is great. It makes you feel good. Everybody, you can feed your ego a little bit, but that's not your purpose, just to be famous. And you obviously have a Jones to contribute to music and music culture. So I can understand that, not wanting to make all that money and be on the road with Madonna.
And he's super tight with his family too.
Yeah.
But do you have like a wild side? Do you like when nobody's around? Do you just like run around with your like when I first get to a hotel? Like no matter what, I just jump on the bed and scream like just real loud. That's just me. But I drink a lot. I told you that. We talked about that. Yeah.
Damn, Heather.
We said we
bonded
got a lot in
Montreal.
common. So I know spots he be at.
You drink?
I mean, a little. Yeah. I used to a lot. Like on tour. Like when I was on tour, like the last 2 years, I was drinking every night. Like
that's why you was
turned
depressed.
Exactly. That I realized maybe that's why I was so depressed. But
you gotta be careful.
now I don't drink that much. Like
Water on the rocks.
That brown is depending on what you drink too, But yeah, do you have a wild side? Like, what do you do for fun? I mean, I know you love your music and that kind of releases you and release some stress, but like you go golfing, you go swimming, you smack people in the back of the neck. Like, what do you do for fun?
I mean, smack people in the back of the neck. That's pretty much the only thing that is like I'm doing. But other than that, it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I do enjoy like just chilling.
Just chilling. Yeah.
Like I think the touring probably made me calm down. Like maybe it got me so old quickly. Like I feel like I'm just like I just want to chill.
Just want to chill.
Yeah.
You were very transparent and open and honest in that article with Fade, and then I want to commend you, man, for realizing your truth and having the courage to speak it out. I know that must have been
Thank you.
I'm sure you chewed on that for a while, perhaps before revealing to folks that what your sexual orientation may or may not be.
Yeah.
Why did you choose now to talk about it?
Cause like I'm 23, like I'm sick of it, like I was so like I'm so over it, like even like me, like I was going to like a big phase of just not pretending to be, but like my mind was set to be that way, but like to be straight or something like that, and people around you made it seem like it was like a wrong thing to be gay, something like that. But to me, it's like like I came to the realization that like it's time to like think about yourself,
Yeah.
And I was not thinking about myself for a while, and and that eventually happened.
What did it feel like, man? Did you feel like, oh shit? Some people feel like the weight of the world is off my shoulder. I spoke my truth.
Yeah, totally.
That's what it was for you.
That's what it was for me.
Okay.
It was sort of like everybody was like being so like positive with it, and I guess like if people had something negative to say, like they just didn't say it. But it was just mostly like positive, like people were like saying, "Yo, congratulations" and all that, and it felt really great. So.
Yeah, you be happy, man. You gotta be happy,
Yo.
and I bet it affects what you do creatively, like with this album.
Yeah.
Did that freedom? How did that affect the music? You feel like?
I don't think it affected music. I don't think that and that in my music is like
Two different things.
It's two different
Okay.
things.
Alright.
I see like my music is just like a thing that I've been doing since I was like whatever, like young or whatever. But the personal life thing is so different than the music thing. Like I want everybody to listen because like they put you in a box too. Like like some sort of like I can't say the gay media, but I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So like for me, it's like I see like all the people who came out and they always get put in a box.
Yep.
And I don't think it's right. Like it should definitely like my music. I want my music to reach out to everybody pretty much.
Do you think holding it in for so long also sort of added to the depression at different times?
Yeah. That was like part of it too. Like like all the drinking and all the smoking weed, I guess.
Oh, so you added the smoking weed too?
It's
Okay,
getting
so
better.
Today,
Now we get it.
Well, let's find out the whole smorgasbord. What else was you doing?
But like that's it. That's it.
All right.
That's the ball.
Little
That's the ball
mama.
right there. But crack all that. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like like that, and like even realizing, like thinking about myself. I always like my thoughts like are always racing like crazy. Like what if? Like it's like it was driving me crazy, and I'm like, I probably should do it. Like, and I should stop lying to myself. And boom.
Good for you, man. Round of applause, man. And that's not to say that will you ever venture off into vagina again, or is that it?
I mean, they still trying to holler.
They still trying to holler, right?
Still trying to holler.
I got that. I peep game. I know Kaytranada. We're a lot alike.
If you go to West Virginia,
You go to West Virginia.
What's popping at West Virginia?
Oh no, yeah, DJ Schemes, his brother D got a strip club.
they change your life.
They change your life.
$1 at a time.
99.9%. This is a great album. Is it a tour set up yet, or how?
Yeah. I'm on tour right now.
Just yourself, or who's on the tour?
It's my brother Lou Phelps, who's also like a good rapper, and he's helping me with the DJing set and hyping up the crowd before.
Yo, why doesn't Canada just do a collaborative album with everybody that's hot right now?
Exactly,
like why not, man? You and Drake and everybody, Bieber and
the other guy.
But wait,
my name and number, call me maybe.
So Sway, the hip hop.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
But Sway, is the hip hop scene different in Montreal than it is in Toronto?
Alyssa Cara.
It's totally separate?
So I don't think it's separate 100%, but like it's a different scene. It's totally a different scene.
Okay.
Like Montreal, Toronto is not the same for me.
It's like just like saying
How
New
somebody
York
broke
and Philly.
down Houston and Dallas before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's none of it's the same.
No.
Okay.
None of them the same, but except for the citizenship.
They share the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. All right, I want to play another song, and then we got a quick game. Is Daylight here yet? They are here. All right, let's do this quick game while we got you here, man. And it's dealing with producers because you're an awesome producer. You're a well-rounded artist.
I guess.
I give you that. Yeah, you don't dance, do you?
I mean, a little bit.
Damn, word.
Finding out a lot.
Finding out a lot. Okay, so he does alcohol, he does drugs, and he dances. All right, Kaytranada. So we're going to do this game, and it's called
Battle of the Best.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You're rich, you're famous, and you're probably pretty good at what you do.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
But we want to know who you would pick between the greatest matchups of all time. It's the Battle of the Best
Break that down
on Sway
DB.
in the morning.
All right,
This is how it goes. I put a list of some notable producers together, and I want you to pick two at a time, and who would you think would be the best?
Oh.
Yeah, and you can't skip out of this. No
Pick it two at a time.
backsliding.
Read it out loud.
All right.
Who you pick first?
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
And who they're against? Jimmy Jam and Terry
Shout out
Lewis.
to them.
As a matter of fact, Janet Jackson.
Dr. Dre. Woo! Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Now y'all put me on the spot.
Dr. Dre, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis. Who's the best?
Damn.
You have to pick one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre is like, I mean, shouts to Dre, you know.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, shouts to them too. Like, they're my homies as well. They hooked me up with the Janet stems. You know? So, I mean, I could say like, I can't choose between because like I've been playing that.
Come on, man. I don't mean nobody's whack. It's just if you.
I mean, they both though. I mean, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, because I listen to a lot of Janet. You know, like.
Okay, so you give it to them.
Yeah, I give it to them.
That's fucked
you
up,
know.
dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Round two.
I love Dre. Though.
I know.
Much shout out to Dre.
But that Janet Jackson connection, you gotta give it to them.
Yeah,
Dre
no,
sent
sure,
you headphones?
know, like, Pete Rock.
Pete Rock.
And Mike Will made
Ooh.
you know, hey, you know, Pete Rock, of course. You know, Mike Will, shout out to you. We met, you know, back in top. Pete Rock legend, though. Pete Rock and yeah.
Mike Will made it. Just put that Gucci song out, man. It's Mike Will made it, man.
All right, round three.
He made Miley hip.
Rick Rubin. Shouts to my homie. And DJ Mustard. Alright. Yeah, you know, like Rick Rubin, of course. That's the homie, you know.
Rick Rubin, yeah. I don't even think Mustard to mind that, man.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really compare like.
Yeah, that's two different
I mean,
things right there.
yeah.
You and Rick are cool, right?
Yeah, man. That's the
yeah.
homie, yeah.
Rick Rubin called. Did he call you? How did that?
I mean, Rick Rubin is the homie. Like, I mean, we met. We've been on the studio a bunch of times.
But how you met though?
I mean, how we met is like, I don't know. We met in San Francisco.
Yeah.
At the Goldlink show. I mean, I was doing a show with Goldlink, and he was there, like checking out Goldlink, and and I was there, so we met there. And
Rick Rubin be up on it, man.
Yeah, man.
He called Goldlink or something. Have people reach.
Yeah,
okay,
he called Goldlink.
Skateboard P. For real.
For real, I already know what he gonna say with that one.
Quincy. Oh, okay.
Quincy Jones. Damn.
Y'all got
the last
okay.
one right here too, man.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
wow.
So you know Quincy, like
So you know.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Definitely like George Benson, all that.
Man. Tevin Campbell.
Totally, man. I mean, but you know, Pharrell, like I gotta go with. I mean, I can't say Pharrell because you know it's the Neptunes for me. You know, like
it's the Neptunes.
You know,
that's what it means. The Neptunes.
I mean, to me, it's the Neptunes because they both killed it. You know, like then they shaped your brother. So
you gonna go with the Neptunes?
I'm gonna go with the Neptunes.
Okay, over Quincy Jones.
I mean,
okay.
So your phone gonna be ringing like 1:00 in the morning.
I mean, it's a hard game, yo.
Yeah,
like,
this interview is officially over. I'm joking. No, honestly,
I got much respect for every producer in there.
That was hard, man, because I honestly think the Neptunes are probably one of the most under-acknowledged production teams that we've seen in modern times.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and they have the ability to go across any genre and make shit sound great.
Yep.
So I understand why that was hard for you.
But like Quincy did the same, right? Like,
Quincy did the same first.
Michael.
Thriller.
At least he kept it real, though. Some people would have went
Sinatra.
with the obvious choice just because they didn't want to piss anybody off. He went with who he likes.
No, yeah, that's his Quincy Jones is, the Neptunes. Right. So that's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's the same.
Same thing, right? Same thing. Kaytranada, man, thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Can I personally ask you, next time you come by, can you do a set for us, a DJ set? Is that you was doing to that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down, of course. I thought I was going to do it, but it's all.
Yeah, did you?
Oh.
But I gotta say,
you know what I thought?
I gotta work on my scratching skills.
Yeah, because Beauty and the Beast.
Exactly, Beauty and the Beast, like that.
Yeah, she was killing it.
Intimidate.
Well, I wanted to sit and talk with you first because you got this project. You know what I mean? And I wanted to spend time, finding out more about you as a person, and then to congratulate you on this amazing project. So and I don't even want to give away too much on the project because I want people to go listen to it. But you got Sid on there. From the internet, you got Fonte, little brother. You got Vic Mensa. Who's a beast. What's the girl name that was singing on the one track we like?
That was Sid.
No. It was
Aluna.
Yeah, Aluna
George.
Yeah. You got an amazing, well put together, crafted piece of work here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I wanted to do, and even like the fact that it's like different genres of people. It's like for me, it's like I want to do that. So
yeah, it's a cohesiveness to it. Kaytranada, man, how can people reach you on social media?
Kaytranada, Kaytralaboom on Snapchat.
All right,
Kaytranada.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.